Wayne Ellington right here in the house. Yeah, give him some love. That's exactly right. Yes. Even canned love in my ear. I love it. They're playing it all for you right now. Why are you all made this way? What is it? I mean, you guys have this ability, and you've been doing it, and obviously, you think back to some of the adversity, really some of the success, I would imagine, is leaning to this, because since the middle of January, you all have found ways to win more than not.
No question, no question. It started early on in the season, man. I like to say training camp. You know, Coach Spo did an unbelievable job of developing habits for us, and you know, keeping us mentally tough. And you know, we got a great group of guys in that locker room, man, with high character and guys that are gonna always fight. We're never gonna lay down, and it's starting to show for us.
Thanks to you guys outside of Heat Nation more and more, and I know that in the basketball community, a lot of people have already respected what Coach Bolster can do, but because you guys have been so complimentary to a man about the way that he goes about this, are there some things that you can share that are specific about the way that he coaches that lends to you all success?
I always just say leadership. You know, at this level of basketball, you need a guy in the locker room, or you know, that's at the head of the snake that has great leadership skills, and that's what he does for us, man. He leads us very, very well. He puts us all in position to be successful, lets us play to our strengths, and you know, it took us some time to figure it out, Jax, man. It didn't go happen overnight, but he stayed on us and stayed on us, and he was persistent, and we put in the work, and you know, we're giving ourselves a chance.
I tell people all the time, he's the most even man I've ever met. It can be a mess or it can be great, and he says right here all the time. Tell me about overcoming some of the moments. Obviously, Darren Williams has a fantastic game. You guys had to push back from, at one point, a 15-point deficit. And what do you think was the key reason you guys were able to maintain your footing, belief, and get to victory?
Well, we know what this game meant to us. You know, at this point, it's for competitors only, man. You know, and we knew that, you know, they came out to a hot start, but we knew that we were going to continue to grind it, keep grinding and grinding and grinding, and we'll see what happens at the end of the game.
MJ wrote about it. I want you to talk about it. Let's discuss human nature here. When you know that all-time, all-world players aren't going to play, how difficult is it to really maintain that cranked, amped dynamic that you need when it really isn't there? Right.
Well, I mean, it's a little different. It's definitely a little different, but at the same time, it's do or die for us. So it didn't matter who was playing, who was going to be on that court. Obviously, you know, they're a different team with those two guys out there, but you know, they're still a great team. I mean, if you look at, you know, their roster on paper right here, where even with those guys not playing, they're still a great basketball team. So it doesn't matter. It's the NBA. Whoever's across from us, we're going to try to beat.
I was walking back from the studio at halftime, and you know that smell when you know it's raining?
Yeah.
I smelled it, and then I got into the arena, and then you just happened. What happened in the second half? That was so different? Ball finding you, just your rhythm, what combination, what did we see?
Man, my teammates, man. I always thank my teammates, because without them, I wouldn't be able to get any of the shots that I get. You know, my big men setting great screens. You know, JJ always finds a way to find me. You know, that's my guy right there. You know, Hassan, Willie, always setting screens for me, getting me open, and I credit those guys, man. They make my job easy.
So before I let you run, let's go back to the Bahamas for a second, just you and me, in our minds. And you're doing all the work, and you're sweating in the gym. It's a beautiful place to work. Let's not go crazy.
For sure.
But could you have imagined this position in the room with those men then?
I can't say that I could.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know exactly what to expect, but I can't say that I imagined this. You know, we were all strangers then. You know, we were all just getting to know each other, a lot of new guys. Obviously, there's a few guys that were already here that knew each other, but there's a lot of new faces. And, man, we're family now. You know, we became brothers, you know, and you know, what we accomplished this season, you know, the way we started into where we're at now is special for us. And I don't believe you do that unless you have the type of bond that we have as a team.
It's a unique place, isn't it?
No question.
It's something else. You know, you've been a couple of places. You know, we're not going to go into that right now. Partner, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure when you're back here.
Always a pleasure, man.
A little more love from a man. He needs it. Put your hands together. Yeah, I like it. A little yelling in the background. That's next level.